Hey, it's official. Billy Napier has officially been fired by the University of Florida Gators. They have let him go. He has underperformed with record in 4 years, 22 wins, 23 losses. At University of Florida, that's just not going to cut it. And right now, he's 3-4. He ain't win the big games he should have won. He should have beat Miami this year, didn't beat them. Should have beat the University of South Florida, didn't beat them. That hurt. That hurt a lot. And last year, somehow, last year was a tough schedule and he got out of it. This year was a tough schedule and he couldn't get out. Now he has a buyout as well at $21 million or even a little more. They got to give him half of that, I believe in like 15 days, and maybe the rest within 30. And even if he gets hired by somebody else, they still got to pay it. So whoever wrote that contract, they made sure, let me get that money just in case. Now, where does University of Florida go from here? I'm in Florida. The Gators, when they doing good, it's a great day in the state of Florida when they doing good. Honestly, real talk, just overall, when the big three in the state of Florida doing good, we all loving that. It's just something about it. But, individually, every team want to win overall anyways. But the Gators, when they are going to hire this new coach, because Billy Napier was at Louisiana, right? He was at a group of 5. He had that Nick Saban stamp. He even had a Dabo stamp. So he had all the correct stamps on him. He just never coached that big boy ball. Okay, you run it back to when did our coaches that won national championships for Florida, what did they do before they get the job? Urban Meyer was balling at Utah. Well, he actually was at Bowling Green, then Utah, and balled at both. Then got Florida and got him Tim Tebow. You got Steve Spurrier, found his magic with big-time quarterbacks, throwing that ball over the yard, but he had Fred Taylor as well. So, hey, you got it mixed up. And he was at Duke before that. So this next coach has to be a coach that is used to winning. And there's only 2 coaches right now that can get the job just at this moment. Well, 3, but they ain't going to get him. If I'm Florida, I don't care what Indiana coach I sign for. I'm calling him and say, do you want to change this program? I know you can stay there and put Indiana on the map, but come here to Florida, and boy, you'll get all the love. Now, you can get all the other things that come with it, but if you come here, you can say something. So I would go after the Indiana coach. I don't care. I'm going after him. We putting all the money up for him. I give him what he want. Please come. But okay, if you can't get him, y'all, real talk, you got to grab a name. You first got to go to Lane Kiffin because he's winning right now. He has a winning season. He had a winning season last year. The next one is James Franklin. He's available. He's been in the SEC. You seen what he did at Vanderbilt. You seen what he done at Penn State. He can do the same thing with the Gators. Now, can he get over the hump? Now, he hungry now. He is hungry to win. So, University of Florida got to get one of them 2 coaches. You really can't go wrong with them, I don't believe, because Lane Kiffin got plenty of stamps on him. Pete Carroll, Nick Saban. He made FAU into a star. So he know the state of Florida. It's just which way they want to go about it. But if they officially fired Billy Napier today, which they did, I'm not firing him without knowing I can get a Lane Kiffin or James Franklin. Now, James Franklin might have fell into your lap. But either way, I'm not firing my coach until I know. I have to know. So, Lane Kiffin's agent is Jimmy Saxton. He know what time it is. He might even be Billy Napier's agent. They know what time it is. Listen, it's all about money. It's all about money, but now it's about getting the right coach. Who is the right coach? You got to go for the Indiana coach. You got to kick the tires, see what he do. Lane Kiffin, James Franklin, and you could even argue Dan Lanning. Dan Lanning just at Oregon, you just might not be able to get over the hump because Oregon is way over there, y'all. Way over there in the Northwest. People go, but if you in the state of Florida and you got Georgia by you, Florida, Alabama, you got all these, man, you gonna get dogs. So Florida is a great school. Florida is the best job available. Lane Kiffin, what you gonna do? We know it. We know it's probably you or James Franklin, and you will have to try Dan Lanning and the Indiana coach. Other than that, y'all, I don't know nobody else could get it. You could think about University of South Florida coach, but he was at Tennessee. He has transformed South Florida, and he did beat the Gators, but I don't know if they want to go that route. He might could get the job done, but I just don't know if they want to go that route. So Billy Napier, he's a young coach. He's very young. If you ain't 65 in the coaching world, you young. So he's in his what? I want to say Billy Napier got to be 45 to 47. So he got plenty time left. Now, where will he go to rehab his name? Because, he's an offensive coordinator. So he got to go somewhere that can rehab his name. Do you go back to Alabama and say, man, let me get with y'all scheme? If I'm him, I'm looking at the schemes I like. I'm looking at what coaches I would want to learn from to redo it and come back out there. Or he might just say, let me grab a group of 5 school. With all these jobs open, different spots going to come available. Now, real talk, I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm going to tell y'all what I truly thought, and it just is what it is. I wish Billy Napier, before he took the Gators job, I know you got to go out there and take your big boy jobs, but when you're young like that, you ain't got to rush it. So if I was him, I would have stayed at Louisiana. I would have dominated, kept dominating. I would have ran that conference. I would have had so many rings, I'd have had no fingers for all the rings I'd have had. Then I would have waited for LSU. I'd have sat there and waited for LSU, and I'd have took LSU because I would have owned Louisiana. And then I would have got a lot of recruits from Texas, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, all that. But, he doing it. So young coaches, that's out there that I know finna get ready to make that move because they going to kick the ties with the Tulane coach. Probably got to check on him. Got to check South Florida coach. They probably ain't going to want to go Memphis route because Mike Norvell, then, that feel like a Mike Norvell thing. They might not even want to go South Florida because it feel like a Willie Taggart thing. Yeah, it's rough out here, y'all. You got to make the right call for your university or you'll keep setting it back. You keep setting it back. So University of Florida got to get a big name. And same for Florida State if they fired a Mike Norvell. They got to get a big name. You got to get somebody out here just showing up doing what they do. But Coach Billy Napier, man, I believed in you. I thought you could get it done. It looked like you turned the corner last year. But I guess when DJ Ladway got hurt at the end, y'all just couldn't recover this year. But, hey, you still got time. You're a young coach. You have time. You can make another come up. Go get that stamp from Kirby or go get that stamp from, see if that boy take you back. Go get that stamp from Alabama coach right now. Whoever hot, you got to get up under somebody hot, man. The Nick Saban rebuild type thing. You kind of got to go get that now. Or go be a group of 5 and redo it again. Hey, holla at y'all.